Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode on the Chill Realm. This is episode number 4, I believe. Now, everything on the screen at the moment, except for this, the sugarcane, and this little wheat farm, and little pen up there. Oh, I've moved my camera by accident. Right, everything that you see on screen was built by me, and it made me wonder: would the lads on the Chill Realm want me to put some TLC into the stuff that was here before I was? So like here, build a little path going up here. I would show you in free cam, but it's not updated yet, unfortunately. I'll install it as soon as the update comes out, guys, don't worry, and it'll make the videos a whole lot better. But I could do little paths going from there, linking up there. Down here, I could do a little path going that breaks off of here, going down there. I might get rid of that because it's bloody awful. It's a kelp farm, but we don't use kelp for anything. And I might automate some sugarcane like I've done in my survival world. But I'm not 100% sure about that part yet, because I have to see what everyone else has to say, unfortunately. God, I hate having to run things past people. But today, we're focusing on here, because quite frankly, this is unbelievable. It's devastating. The state that Alfie has left this in. What do you mean you've just built a little path across the lake with Netherrack and smacked some rail on just so you can get to max height and frogs up there? Unbelievable, Alfie. It's not acceptable. And if you're watching this, Alfie, I will find you and I will teach you how to build. Anyway, threats over and done with. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing some giving some care to the area, shall we say. I don't know what else to call it, really, because that is just what we're doing. Oh, stone bricks. I don't think we need that many stone bricks, but oh well. I could actually use polished black stone bricks mixed with some spruce to give a really nice look to it. Of course, I've forgotten everything about my own storage system. Just do that, and then I can just leave that there. What should I have the path be on it? Do I have it as normal stone? Normal stone, cool stone, that sort of mix? Or... Ow! God! Honestly, who designs these things? Anyway, I could have, because the bridge is going to be there, I could have it as this floor going over it. Or I could have it as stone, cool stone, mixed with a bit of andesite and all that. I'm honestly leaning towards a bit of the cobblestone andesite stone mix, you know. It feels like that's what would be on a bridge instead of packed mud. I could do a transition from the packed mud to the stone. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Whilst we're down here, we'll say goodbye to the cat that we just went past and sleep through the night. I'm talking a lot faster. I don't know why. Just pumped to get this bridge sorted because I've been thinking about it for ages. So, will I need anything? Oh, lights. Nope. Nope. Yep. Ooh, how do you make daylight sensors? Oh, my arch enemy. Ooh, actually, if I actually get off of that. Do I have it? Nope. Yes. Ignore them. Right, guys, I'm quickly gonna make some daylight sensors, and in order to... Ooh, redstone lamps. They're just redstone and I believe, oh, would help if I actually put redstone. They're just redstone and glowstone. Yeah, okay, wicked. We can do that. I can do my lamps that I've been wanting to do for ages. My street lights. Right, guys, I'm going to quickly just devour 2 stacks of nether quartz. I forgot that it was never quartz. I was just going to call it quartz. I'm going to devour 2 stacks of it, and I will see you once I've built some daylight sensors. See you in a second. I was about to zoom in on my face, but there you go. See you in a second, guys. Right, I have now officially made the daylight sensors and some redstone lamps. These are the materials I'm going to be going with for now. Okay, this is excluding the path across. I'll grab them now, actually. God, I love having a silk touch pickaxe whenever I go mining. This is all from me mining. This is from the other 2 mining. Well, other 3 because of Carl. I'm a busy man, okay? I got places to be, realms to please, you know. I'm working hard out here with my manly bed and everything. Don't actually know why I got pink bed. Why not? I'm a man. Now, speaking of man, I'm going to build the best bridge that any man in this realm has ever seen. I've got to figure out what level to do it at, because that's a lot lower than here. Or I might raise that up a little bit. You know what? Let's do a little bit of terraforming and build a bridge, all in a lovely time lapse from this POV, because no flashback, meaning no aerial view. I'll see you guys as soon as I've got all of the materials to raise this entire bit up a bit. I believe I have enough dirt to be able to terraform this. If not, there's going to be a nice little cliff looking thing here, and I can take this dirt. And I also need to remember I need to put these back as soon as possible when I dig them up eventually. Right, to the time lapse of me absolutely annihilating everything that Alfie has ever built and replacing it with something better. See you guys in a second. Bye. There we are, guys. I've now finished the build of the beautiful bridge. Definitely looks very basic. Let's be honest. I'm thinking I might do a little bit of more shaping. Oh, yep, jump a fence when it's a block and a half hitbox. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a little bit more shape, maybe carve a block from here and have that row there be stairs. Definitely a thought that I've got going on. But so far, it's looking really good, especially at night. It looks brilliant at night. But would look better if I had shaders on. Look at that. Also managed to get the path done, very close to running out of blocks for that one. Although I realised whilst putting everything away that I actually had more wheat in my shulker box. Yeah, so far so good. We got the path going all the way down. Got a bridge built with lights that turn on, you know, when they need to. Up there, oh, I thought I worked out where it was. So this light was staying on because it thought it was dark. And then when you'll see it in the time lapse, I was like this, trying to work out what this block was. Why I didn't just go like that and then like that, I don't know. Or just break these and just stand there, I don't know. But I thought I had it right. I went up there, moved the, what's it called? Moved the bit of the rail that was in the way of where I thought it was. Look, you'll see it's one ahead. Look, meant to be at the same level as this. So here, I broke it, put glass here. Oh no, it's underneath this block. What a... Oh, you know, unbelievable. And also, I sent a minecart up, completely forgetting that it would probably just come straight back down. Here it is. It was... Oh. Oh, safe. That was dangerous. Chuck that one in there. Why not? There we go. But yeah, I chucked it up. I sent it up there, thinking, oh yeah, it'll go all the way up there. And then about, I don't know, 2 minutes later, I just saw it in the corner of my eye to come back down. And I was like, oh, I'll deal with that later. Can't be asked. Yeah, the rail is still intact. I'm gonna work on this transition, I think, because that's very harsh. And I don't know what we're gonna be building over here. I have no idea. But depending on what we build depends on the transition I do here. Because, you know, if it's stone here, I'll leave it as stone going into stone. And if it's anything else, I'll have to do a little bit of a transition there. Now, I'm quite proud of it, but the cliff isn't the best. I literally just raised the ground up and it looks fine. However, fine is not what we're aiming for. We're aiming for perfect. And as you saw in the time lapse as well, I was blown up by a creeper. I forgot the name of it. In here. Oh, destroying everything now. Oh, I didn't mean to fall down. Whilst I was going around making sure nothing could spawn, lighting it up, I got blown up by a creeper that had spawned underneath here. However, look at me now on a bridge, a beautiful bridge, not just Netherrack. Alfie. Build bridges. Build bridges. Now, we have done a little bit of work off camera, and my work has been in the Nether. Dan's been hard at work with a little help from me, but yeah. So I'm now going to show you what I did in the Nether and update you on something that is devastating. Not only did I lose my 600 levels, I also can't get them back anytime soon. So, as many of you know, we are up on the roof. And as many of you know, I have a gold farm over this way. I mean, not that you know what direction I'm flying in, but yeah. This is the gold farm. up here is the killing chamber for the gold farm and all the item storage. Ow. Unfortunately, the most recent update has completely nerfed this farm. I used to get absolutely tons of XP, tons of gold, everything. No, now they've patched something that they claim was a glitch, but it's not, in my opinion. It made sense, in my opinion, how it worked. But this now means I cannot use this farm for XP and levels and stuff at the moment until I figure out how to fix that issue. And this is the stock levels that we will be stuck at for a long time. I think it's actually overflowing, yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, and as you can see, we're out of quartz. Hence why I worried about the quartz for the daylight sensors. But this is not all that has happened in the Nether. I've also been hard at work building this. This is a ghast farm. Now, I've never built a ghast farm before. I will, if I remember to, I'll put the tutorial in, like the link for the tutorial in the description. Very nice. That's how I got my, I believe it's in here, yep, stack and 4 of ender crystals, because we want to kill the ender dragon 17 more times. And I thought this would just be the easiest way, instead of just hunting around a soul sand valley and praying that it worked. So yeah, this isn't all of the what you'd say, all the produce, all the products from this farm, because I have emptied it a little bit before. I'll show you what I was doing before. Oh, there's a hole over here actually, just here. What I was doing before to get blimmin' ghast tears to make them end crystals was I was going down here. Probably get shot in a minute by a ghast seeing me through a wall. I was going down here and just flying around, wasting all my rockets. The second I'd see one, I'd go out to it and just doosh, doosh. Look, like this. Go up, I'll just like that. That was surprisingly good. But I was getting like 1 or 2. If I... As far as I'm aware, I'm the only one who's come out this way. I didn't place that. Yeah. I would get like 1 or 2 tiers for every like 3 ghasts that I was killing. It was starting to kill me, to be honest. I just couldn't be asked for it, so I thought, let's make it more efficient, make a farm for it. And now, there we go, we've got a farm up there. And so that I don't waste any more rockets, even though I've got farms for both gunpowder and sugarcane, we'll go for that wall. Now, this is another thing that I have to say. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas for what I should build in the realm, because Dan and Alfie, they're busy people. I've got more free time than them, and I work in the morning, early hours in the morning, whereas they work during the day. So I'm here by myself quite often with no one else. Which is why Dan and Alfie haven't been in my videos for the chill realm. Hopefully that will be happening soon though, because, you know, I've told them that I want them on. So they're going to tell me if they have a day off, and then hopefully they'll be on. Fingers crossed. I was going to zoom in, but I can't. And hopefully by next video, all my mods will be updated so I can actually zoom in. Ooh, that's another thing. I think it might actually be in here. Yes. These guys are going to become my best friends soon, or at least 2 of them, and a whole lot of amethyst. Because I've been brewing, in fact, I'll put that in now. Potion of Infected. Instant XP farm when you've got allies and they're drowning, because they regenerate their health quicker than they actually take damage from drowning. And every time they take damage, a silverfish will spawn, Then I can kill the silverfish like that, just swoosh, and I'll get XP. And on top of that, I can hit them again, but with a potion of oozing. I forgot what the name was. Meaning that every time they take damage, a slime will spawn. And so, one, even more XP, and two, even more slime. Even though I literally just finished the slime farm in this episode, just down here, which was the last episode, episode 3 of the Chill Realm. If you want to go and check that out. But that's all going to be all for today's video. That's all I've got time for, / all I've got time to record for. I hope you all have a lovely day, a wonderful weekend, a wonderful evening, whatever the time is that you're watching this. Make sure you like and subscribe, and leave a comment of what you want me to build. And just have a general good time. Goodbye.